In this video, I want to show you how to work with skills in coding agents. Skills is a great way to add additional knowledge to your coding agents like Claude or Codex or Cursor. The great thing about skills is that you can have a lot of different processes described as skills, and you don't waste context by storing all these processes in like Claude.md or agents.md. But instead, you can make your agent to load these skills automatically on demand, or you can trigger them manually from your agent again using / commands. So in this video, I want to show you how I use skills specifically with Claude and what skills do I use for my web project. So if you're interested, please continue watching. So what is a skill? A skill is basically a folder. In Claude, you need to put them in .claude/skills/build. And then you have a folder where you have skills.md file. And you can also add some additional files like images or scripts. But let's look at the example I use in my project, and it will be more clear what skill is. So I have this build skill. What is inside skill.md file? There is name, build, description, build project, and fix build errors, and disable model invocation. True. It means that I don't want agent to automatically run this skill, but I want to run it myself. In the skill itself, we have build the project, make sure project builds properly, and fix any errors you find. So now how I run this skill, I just type build and the skill is running. So it means that basically this skill is kind of pre-saved prompt, which you can just reuse many times. You can add different parameters to it, but this skill for me is just a nice way to save time. Okay, you see that some library is missing and I can continue. So this skill I use quite often when I need to work with project build errors. Now, the second skill that I use, I created myself, is called code-based structure. So this skill basically contains project overview and everything that is going on in the project, like project directories, all the, how we interact with the API. So all the knowledge you as a developer usually have in your head. So we don't have this parameter here. So it means that agent can call this script, it can load it into its context. It's a good practice to ask Claude to load the skill explicitly, because without that, agents tends to not load skills even if they need them. So let's see how it works. So let's say I want to implement pricing page. I want to implement pricing page, use code-based structure skill to create a plan for that. So you see that you can just say like natural English. Then we click enter and you see that it is loading the skill. So now it knows the whole structure of your project because it just loaded the skill. So the skill is basically kind of documentation that I insert in my project when I need to insert it. I also have a create tool skill. So again, this skill can be triggered by model. In this skill, I describe the process of creating a free tool on my website. So my website has free tools like calories calculator, like BMI calculator, and all this like health related, calories related calculators and free tools. And in this skill, I have full process describing what it needs to do, where it needs to put all the files, how it needs to be optimized for search engine, like what the code structure should be. So basically all I need to know in order to create a new skill. So you see that it's quite long, like 500 lines. And so this skill, I didn't create it myself. I just asked Claude to create my skill based on existing tools that I had and based on like planning I had done with Claude before. So again, you don't need to create skills yourself, but just having this skill put in place now saves me a lot of time in iterating and explaining how I need to do things. I can just say, hey, Claude, use this create tool skill and create tool with new like calculator or new tool with AI food scanner or whatever. Now I also have two search engine optimization related skills. Again, SEO audit and programmatic SEO. It's what I found on some website. So SEO audit I just run from time to time to make sure my website is fully optimized for Google. Programmatic SEO like purpose is pretty much the same. So tech debt is the skill I created myself. Let's look at it. So it's again disable model invocation true, which means that I will run it myself as a command. The idea of the skill is that after I finished session with Claude, I can just type /techdept and it will analyze the current uncommitted changes and find any places where it can potentially break architecture or write duplicate code or some some stuff that agent can introduce despite you wanted to not introduce that. So this is quite useful, I think. There are many more skills, and I'll leave a link to the website where you can find like thousands of skills. I just wanted to show you some skills I find useful myself and I created for myself, and maybe to inspire you to create skills that would be useful for your coding with agents. Know that skills are supported by Cursor, by Codex, by Claude Code, so it doesn't matter which agent you use. Just make sure to put them into correct folder. This was all for today. Thank you very much for watching and see you next time.